Hey everybody, this is Price Mixing It Up. You heard it here. Gardening Chronicles. Stay with me. Stay tuned. Please like. Please share. Please comment. Please subscribe. Okay, I'll see you in the yard. Can I get a whoop whoop? This is Price Mixing It Up. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Pamela. DIY Gardening. Real talk topics. Cooking and mixing in the kitchen. Travel and trips. On the water, on the plane, on the road, on the train. Everybody, it's your girl. It's Price Mixing It Up. Boop, boop. Say whoop, whoop. This is Pamela. So I'm out here doing some yard maintenance today. This is Gardening Chronicles. I'm in the yard. All right, y'all. So just doing some maintenance cleanup, okay? Most of the plants have bloom. They've done what they're supposed to do. Now it's all the droppings and all the rubbish is everywhere. So now it's time to start picking up the rubbish. I didn't hire a gardener. I'm the gardener, because this is what I like. So I've been picking up leaves and pruning. So this one I just clipped. I set it free. This is a star jasmine, and I really want to creep along the fence. So what's happening is we had a real dry, hot spell of like 105 and a few days in a row. And even though the plants have been watered, most of them are drying out. So I'm out here today just clipping off dry branches that are not going to provide any growth, that cannot be nurtured, because the dry branches take away nutrition from the ones that are alive. So that's that star jasmine. The gardenia plants were definitely burning. They had some dry buds, brown buds on them. So what I did was trim those buds off. And also because when these were planted, they were very young and the rocks are really high up on the branches. So what I've done is move rocks away from the lower branches to give the tree some room to grow. Again, here's a gardenia. Again, the hot weather has dried everything out. Doesn't matter how much water you give the soil, it doesn't matter. So this is the other gardenia. So right now they're looking really good because I've pruned them. I've cleaned all the rubbish from around them. Here's that palm tree, y'all. Came from the other house. It is doing really good. I haven't had to do any pruning on this one, but I will, because there is a dry branch hanging over on the side. So that needs to be pruned. Again, when you have dry, dead branches on your plants, they take away nutrition from what's alive and what wants to grow. All right. So let's see, I've been at it for a minute here, probably about 40 minutes. Now here's the azalea. You can see the azalea. If you do a picture of this on your picture of this app, it will probably say unhealthy. Again, because it has burned from the sun. Nothing I can do to prevent that. But what I can do to help it now is to clean the rubbish, move the rocks away from the branches, clear any dead branches off of the tree. Here's my pot. This whole pot has just come from this little area right here. I still got all that. Okay, it's gonna be a couple of days work. So I'm working on the butterfly bush. It is growing beautiful. Look at that. Okay, it is beautiful. Butterfly bush. Again, as you can see, it's dried. And maybe it's taking its course because we still have some blooms. And so we're gonna let all the dry fall off and see what happens. Our succulents suffered. Hey, do you guys remember this plant? It's been around for about 4 years. It burned up. So we'll see if that comes back. I've got to do some plant food this week. So everybody's getting plant food. My succulent garden even started drying out. Oh, my shadow's in the way. Yeah, right there. This one is nice and bloomy. We got some new growth here. So we're just going to see what's happening here. But hey, this is an update from Price. I'm mixing it up. All right, can I get a woot woot? Okay, job is over. Job is done. Here's what I did, y'all. These are remnants of plants that won't grow, didn't grow, need to be pulled out of pots. I have 3 rose bushes there that dried up last week in the hot sun. Trying to revive them. The branches are green still. It's just looks like a brown mess. Pulled some of the butterfly bush out, stuck it in a pan. I have some tomatoes that were in the box around on the other side with the collard greens. I pulled that out. And green beans over there that I had to pull out the big box and put in a isolator. So this is a work in progress over here on the side. Yeah. Okay, so everything's cleaned up. Leaves, rubbish is gone. Washed down clean. Clean the box out. Looks better now. This is the after. You saw the before. This is the after. I cut some of the bands off of the Lord, jasmine. This butterfly bush is a little large. I have to trim it at the bottom. Some plants. Some of the plant was dying. Azaleas moved a lot of rocks from around the roots. And again, azalea, everything was burning, drying out. So just cleaned up the rubbish, moved the rocks from around the roots so the emitter on the sprinkler system, drip system, can water the plant better. Again, had to clean some of the dead leaves off of that jasmine. The bottle brush had a lot of dead bottle brushes. The red parts that were on there that are beautiful. And now I can see the emitters. There's one down there. So now I can see how it's been watered when I have it set. Make sure it's getting adequate water. Another butterfly. A lot of work, y'all. But you know what? It's so worth it. The rosemary is beautiful. It just catches everything that flies. Okay, leaves, trash, whatever. Orange tree is doing well. And I'll show you the lemon tree in a minute. Yeah, again, these rocks are good. They catch a lot of the debris and rubbish that's flying, so it's kind of easy to clean. So I'm kind of glad I have the rocks. Grass is a plus for us when grandkids are over or you just want to sit out here and relax. So this is society garlic here, and it's drying out. It's really pretty when it grows. Purple, these are purple. So they're called society garlic. Again, with the heat wave we had in the last week, 100 plus degrees, everything's kind of drying out, but it's going to come back. I pulled some of the collard greens off if you saw my short, my YouTube short. So I put a geranium in here, and it's hanging in there. So I'm going to get some kind of floral accent to go with these. Some time back I pulled the turnips out, and now the collards are flourishing. Hawthorns doing well. Here's the lemon tree. So it was sparingly, but now there's a couple of lemons on there. Look more like limes. But it's starting to grow and blossom. Okay, everything has a season. That's the word of God says, right? So everything there is a season. All right, here we go. The sunflowers. I'm new at this sunflower growing, but they're here. And we have the 2 types of zucchini here, green zucchini and yellow zucchini. So we got some flowers going. They come and they go. Water this evening. We're on a Monday, so it's going to water this evening. And then probably have to give it a little extra hand watering this week. We'll see how it does. But right now, looking real good. That zucchini. This is the yellow over here. Yellow zucchini over here. Summer squash. And then our green zucchini. I have more hawthorns. I really like the hawthorn bush. It's evergreen. It has some buds on it, but they've dried out. You can see closely. So just let those fall off. And sunflowers. Let's see. I'm new at this, so I'm not sure how they're doing, but they're drying out. Looks like it. All right. That's an update, y'all. Okay, y'all. This is Price mixing it up. It's the end of this day for trimming, pruning, planting, sowing, growing, cleaning, nurturing. All right, so I'll see you next time in the garden. This is Gardening Chronicles. This is Price mixing it up. Thank you for checking in. Can I get a whoop whoop?